So we decided that the video system will have about 8 cores, and of course you don't need to instantiate all 8 cores, but what you need to remember is like they're connected in cascading orders. So if you want to put a new core in the system, you're going to have to break the connection between two and then insert it in the middle between them. So an easier way to do it is actually to create a system with the 8 cores already, and if there are certain cores that you're not using, we're just going to put what we call a dummy core. So the code I'm going to share with you will have a couple of these dummy cores, and really what the dummy cores do, actually they don't have any hardware in them. All they do is they assign the output to the input. It basically maps like whatever pixel input you have, it will be just basically up to the output, and of course it has the standard slot interface so that you can connect it to the video system. So let's take a look at the code just so that I get to show you. So in here in the code, you'll have I have the video subsystem in here, and within that video subsystem, of course, I will have the video controller it's somewhere, I can't see it in here. This is here, it's actually the video controller, and then I have a frame controller, but what I care about, at least in this module, is actually the 8 cores we have. Actually, this is the buffer here. We have 8 cores. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, basically. That's what we have. So the first one will be the bar that we generated, and then the second one will be basically the color to grayscale. And I have a couple of dummy cores in here. They're there. If you need them, you can basically insert your code right here, and you don't have to change how you connected them outside in the video subsystem. And you have another dummy one here that basically just connect the input to the output, and we'll see what the ghost and the OST and the rest actually do. But for example, when you actually take a look at the whole video subsystem, you'll see them basically, they're all instantiated in here, and one is like the output of one is actually connected to the output to the second, and the output is, for example, in here. You'll see that the output, that one in here, is actually connected to the input for this one. This is basically the bar generator. It has an output. We called it bar RGB7, and that basically is connected to the input to the next one. So if you have a dummy core in here, that's the one that I'm providing you. It's taking the output from the previous one in here, and it's just connecting it to the input. And you take the output of this dummy and connect it to the input, and take the output. So as you see, they're connected in series. If you don't have these dummy cores, what you need to do, if you're inserting a new core, you will have to actually change these signals. But just for the sake of like easiness, we're just going to basically just create empty dummy cores, and I'll share them with you.